If you are starting out in your financial journey and are totally clueless, you feel lost and have no idea where to start from, you are in the right place. Let me guide you on where you need to get started. Hi, my name is Priscilla from Savvy Spendy Saver, where I help millennials find the sweet spot between spending and saving money. Now let's get back on things. In this video, we are going to look at the building blocks of financial literacy. Number one is you need to start with a budget. I know that budget has a bad the word budgeting has a bad connotation. It sounds restrictive. You feel like you need to be a mathematician to do a budget. You feel deprived. All those are myths. A budget is simply telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. A budget, when you budget, you are in control of your finances. You are the boss of your money. You are telling your money, I'm spending you over here, I'm saving you over here, I'm investing over here. You are in control and nobody else is in control apart from you. And I find that a really lovely position to be in, being in control, being in charge, and you just owning your money and knowing where it's going. Number two, savings. Get into the habit of saving. It doesn't matter whether you're saving a lot or just saving a small amount. Develop the habit of saving money. Spend some and save some. Some people think that I'll start saving money when I'm earning more, when I start making more money. No, saving is about the habit that you're developing. So whether you're saving £10 or when you're in a better position, you'll be saving £5,000. Once you're in the habit, it will be continuous no matter what amount you have. Even when you're left with maybe even £5 in your pocket, you will find it hard to spend the whole amount without putting some aside for saving. So get into the habit of saving. Habits are what we want to emphasize when it comes to money management. We want to stick to good money habits. This is what is going to sustain us in the long run. Number three, understand how to manage debt. If you find yourself in a position where you're in debt, you feel so burdened, like debt is just crushing you and pulling you down. This is not the end of the road. There is a way out. You need to figure out what is the best approach for dealing with your debt. And you need to look into the best repayment method for you. Are you going to start tackling your debts based on what is earning the high interest, or are you going to look at your smallest debt, get out of the way, and then move on to the next bigger debt and just get out of the way? That's called the snowball effect. Find out which debt repayment method is gonna work best for you. On top of that, stop adding more debt to your finances. Figure out a way of how you're gonna get out of debt. It may also mean taking on an additional job. I know you may not want to hear that, but only for a temporary period until you pay off the debt. Number four, investing. Start investing as early as possible. There is never the right time to invest. The right time is not when you have enough money. The right time is not when you feel a bit more responsible. The right time is not when you're older. No, start investing as soon as possible. And this is because of the power of compound interest. Invest for the long term. When you leave money to grow, in years to come, you will surprise yourself at how much money you've made. And this is made possible through the power of compound interest. So get started now. Do not make any excuses. Start investing and watch your money grow. If you have money to buy a new pair of shoes every month and you know it's not even a need, put that money aside, or whatever it is. You can have a look at your bank statement and you can see areas where you can cut back your money on and spend that money on investing. Number 5, understand credit. Before you get a credit card, before you take out a loan, or before you get into some form of borrowing, please take the time to understand how credit works. What effect will taking out a loan have on my credit card? What happens if I get a credit card and I miss the payments? What happens if I max out my credit card? What happens if I don't pay my bills? How is this going to affect my credit score? Check your credit file. These are basics that you need to understand how credit works, because you want your credit score to always work for you and not against you. So learn about how credit works and how to make it work in your favor. Number 6, setting financial goals. Have financial goals that you're working towards. This will keep you focused. You will know where to direct your money. You won't be distracted by impulse purchases, keeping up with trends. No, you'll be setting your money towards working certain financial goals. Maybe you want to get out of debt, and your satisfaction will be seeing month after month after month, seeing that number get smaller and smaller until it reads 0. That is the focus you should be having on your goal, to see that number reducing. Maybe your goal is to save money for a house and you have a target. And as you watch the money grow month by month by month, it will feel so satisfactory until you get to the goal. And having financial goals is proof that whatever you set your mind to, if you work towards it, it can be achieved if you're focused and if you eliminate the distractions. Number 7, earning potential. Do not set a limit on yourself. Invest in yourself. There is so much that you can do to increase your income. If you're stuck in a position at work where you're not getting promoted, or there's no room for you to maneuver into another position, have you considered improving your skills? That will either help you get the promotion at work, or will give you the chance to apply for a new job where you can increase, where you'll be paid much more. Also, have you considered a side hustle whereby you're making extra money? And side hustles are nothing to look down on. Side hustles, when you put your mind to it, you can find that you can even start making more money than your actual job. So look into side hustles that can work for you. Number 8, taxes. This is something that sometimes I just feel is too complicated. But we need to understand how taxes work. If you're working, do you know what your gross income is versus your net income? That may seem very small, but it's good to distinguish between the two. The other thing is, are you in the correct tax brackets? If you're self-employed, are you filing your taxes on time? Are you keeping all the receipts, the invoices, or whatever it is together so that when you're filing your taxes, you already have the information all together? Last but not least, continued learning. You are a student for life. When it comes to financial literacy, you have not arrived. Your learning just keeps getting better and better, and the better you are in financial literacy, you will find yourself making better financial decisions. You'll find yourself taking well-informed financial opportunities that come your way. You will become better at catching scams before they get to you. You will just become a confident person when it comes to managing your money. Also, make sure that where you're learning financial literacy from is a reliable source, has credibility, because the last thing you want is to find yourself in a position where the information you have learned is compromised. So always check that the information that you have is factual. If you found this video useful, you can click on one of my other videos up there where you will learn more about financial literacy. Bye for now.